Alright guys, so this is a question from JEE Mains 2023, 29th of January, shift 2. This is a question that really deserved 4 marks in JEE Mains maths paper. A very, it can make you conceptually, like you might get confused while reading the question. There are several crucial informations that lead us to the answer, and sequence and series is a very crucial chapter, like in JEE main syllabus also. So this chapter also really deserves a good question, right? So let the question is described as follows: let in curly brackets ak and in curly brackets 2 bk for all k belonging to natural number set be two gps geometric progressions with common ratio r1 and r2 respectively. They are assigned several separate common ratios. AK has a different common ratio than compared to bk, that is r1 and r2 respectively, such that a1 equals to b1 equals to 4. This is a good information here. And r1 is less than r2. Let ck, a general term, equals to ak plus bk for all k belonging to natural number set if c2 equals to 5 and c3 equals to 13 by 4, then we have to find an infinite sum, that is summation of k equals to 1 to infinity ck minus this thing is equal to. Now the points where the students might get confused is this extra informations, that is c2 equals to 5 and c3 equals to 13 by 4. Here you have to be calm and use that very, like, you have to be calm and composed. Of course there is you'll be very tensed, but you should use this, right? The tensed moment that you have within your mind shouldn't definitely confuse you in the question, right? So the thing is that you have to use that very informations very carefully. That is, suppose like you have to okay, let me use the pen. This is r1, this has geometric progression common ratio as r1, and this is r2. So definitely we'll look at this information first, because c2 and c3 are very, like, first you will be very confused and you don't know what to use, but later on you will realize this. C2 equals to 5 and c3 equals to 13 by 4. Then if you take 4 in common, because the first terms are 4 for in case of both gps, so 4 into r1 plus r2 equals to, you have 5, and r1 square plus r2 square into 4 is 13 by this. So I'm writing this like this. This is 5 by 4 and this is 13 by 4 by 4, that is 13 by 16. So using these two informations you can easily find the value of r1 r2. So let me just rub it up. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so r1 r2 comes out to be 2 r1 r2 comes out to be this 5 by 4 whole square is 25 by 16 minus 13 by 16, 13 by 16, so that is 12 by 16, that means 12 by 32, that is 3 by 8. So r1 r2 is 3 by 8. That means the quadratic will be formed r1 plus 3 by 8 r1 equals to 5 by 4. So 2 r 10 r1 r 8 r square minus 10 r1 plus 3, 8 r1 square minus 10 r1 plus 3 equals to 0. That means this can be broken into 6 and 4. So r1 comes out to be, r1 and r2, the two roots come out to be this is 3 by 4 and 1 by 2. Now which will be r1 and which will be r2? For that information is given, r1 is less than r2. That means this is r2 and this is r1. So we have gotten everything. Now let us use, right? Now we'll ask where is ck equals to ak plus bk is used. So later on you will, like, whenever you feel the need of some information, you look at that. If you don't feel the need of something, why will you waste time on that? You must be very, very, to the point while solving a question. You like, randomly if you beat around the bush, then that will not help, right? So here we need ck, so use that ck ak plus bk, right? And this thing is this is the most confusing point, that if this thing is within this summation or it is out of the summation. So it is a very obvious thing that they have also used brackets, but that doesn't clear it. But it is obvious, it is very obvious that it should be out of the bracket, otherwise the sum will be infinite, right? And they will not give such wrong question, right? If that is wrong question in exam pressure, you might decide, okay, I feel this is the wrong question, after researching a lot, then you must leave it, right? You shouldn't waste your time, because there are other questions which are correctly printed. So this is the thing, that is 12a6. Now what is a6 here? a6 is 4 into 1 by 2 to the power 5. So that means 4 into 1 by 2 to the power 5, that is 1 by 8. And similarly, we have 4 into 3 by 4 to the power cube, that is 27 by 2. In like whenever you multiply 12a6 and 8a4, that is 27 by 2 plus 12 by 8. That comes out to be 15, right? That comes out to be 15. So ck minus 15, that is ak plus bk. So that will be 4 by 1 minus half for infinite GP series, and 4 by 1 minus 3 by 4, a by 1 minus r I am using, minus 15. So 4 by 1 minus half is 4 into 2, that is 8, and this is 4 into 4, 4 into 1 by into 4, 16. So the 24 minus 15, the answer should be 9. The answer should be 9. Let us okay, the answer should be 9. Let us check, right? Okay, I got that right, and this is for today. This is a good question, and I think they have used the same method, because it is the general method to do.